Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to your Wednesday Transformers news update. And I'm also going to be letting you know, of course, what's going on with this channel, which funnily enough tonight, while I'm standing in this room, is going to be this figure. So it is the vintage Leo Convoy figure. I'm going to show you him in both modes, all of his gimmicks, etc. And of course, compare him to the newer updated version. Right, with regards to the news here, we've got some third party, we've got some official, and we're going to kick off with, funnily enough, a DNA design upgrade kit. So obviously I did another review on one of their kits yesterday. This was expected. This is their upgrade for Studioseries Galvatron. Now you can see it's got an SS at the end of 30. That's because, of course, this kit already existed, but of course it existed for the Kingdom one, and they've also done numerous other versions of this kit for, of course, all the other uses of this particular mold. So you can probably notice they've made him that fraction taller. They've given him a Generation 1 gun. They've given him more articulated hands. They've given him a different blast effect as well, which is pretty cool. And again, they've just, I suppose, overall, you could say improved it. And yeah, exactly that. That's exactly what these are. These are upgrade kits. So there's your original. That'll be the new one. Have a look at the ankles you can see there. And as I say, the other accessory parts as well will make up the figure for that. And then there's the blaster in the back, etc. Looks really good, to be honest. I might review this. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments if you want me to review that particular thing. This is something, however, that I definitely should be looking at. So, is it Amazon? Let me have a look. Yeah, via Amazon Prime Video, you can buy Transformers Animated. There you go. You can buy the first episode, season 1, or more purchasing options. So there you go. Perhaps something I need to look at. Again, I do need to catch up on my seasons and, you know, a little bit, what are they called? Sections, sub-franchises, whatever it is that I don't really know too much about. And Animated, as I hold my hand up, is one of them. So I might look at that myself, to be honest. Right, moving on. This is something that's been found at Sri Lankan retail. I've heard nothing about it at all. Neither of it has anybody on TFW 2005. But it looks to be basically an RC tank of Megatron from Cyberverse. We're just trying to see here. It can be transformed in two ways. They can use hand gestures or voice commands. So again, it's one of your very, very, very cheap alternatives to a RoboSense. So there you go. You can see it says Transformer Cyberverse. It is, of course, Megatron in a tank. No one's got any images of this out of the box yet, but there you can see it is very super basic, and it will probably just be his, which I can sort of make out on that picture there, just the torso by the looks of it coming up out of the tank. So there you go. It's an official licensed product. You can see that right there. I'll keep an eye out in things like B&M and Homebase, because it might sort of appear there. Not Homebase, Home Bargains, because that's where these sort of figures do tend to appear in the UK. But if anybody spots one, please do let me know. Right, this is just one image, unfortunately, nothing else yet. This is an in-hand image of Studioseries, the new Leader Class Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. That is the only image we've got so far, but expect to see quite a few more very soon. If somebody's got it in hand already, then I'm sure we'll get more images of him again very, very soon. Moving on to third party very quickly, TFW 2005 have done a top 10 list of them as well. If you remember, I said they did a top 10, including the main line figures, which Magmatron was quite a top of them. It looks like the Ocular Max hotspot is, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody. If you want to check that out, head to TFW 2005. Sticking with third party, this is via T-Formers. This is very interesting because I knew nothing about this. Again, I hold my hands up. I haven't really read all of the IDW figures, but this is where Dreamstar Toys integrate Prowl to be part of Devastator's head. It says this refers to 2015 IDW publishing Combiner Wars comic story. After a battle attacking a med center and being taken down by Superior, under Bombshell's control, Prowl is forced to become the head of Devastator. So that is very, very interesting. And Dreamstar Toys, with their Devastator figure, are integrating it. And there indeed is the actual comic images as well. So I'm going to have to read that because I know nothing about that. And indeed, it's very intriguing. Moving on to Fans Hobby's Facebook page, they've got all the packaging and all the details on the fact that all of their 3 teams are now up for availability and indeed are shipping. So the Blaster team, we've seen quite a few images of. It's now officially there. You can order this from Fans Hobby, and you can also get this from Show Z as well. So there you go, guys. All 3 of their minicon teams, all there in their packaging. Right, moving on to something that it's going to be amazing. It's going to be ridiculous. It's the same company that I just did the Golden Predaking for. This is their take on the Dinobot, so they are particularly stylized. They are masterpiece size. And again, this is going to be incredible. So this is Long Yan, which is Breakhorn, which is Slug or Slag, of course, if you're talking Generation 1. Now, of course, the difference with these is, as I say, they aren't licensed by Hasbro or Takara, and they're not going for any specific, they're not going for Generation 1 or animated style. They're going for their own style, which is very, very unique. It looks incredible. This is going to be ridiculous. The actual robot, I think from toe to head, you'll see in a second with the measurements, is 25 centimeters tall. So that's not excluding, there you go, not including all of the extra spikes, the weapons accessories. So with the spikes on the back, you're probably talking a foot tall. With the weapons in hand, huge. Absolutely going to be ginormous. The details on these are crazy. I am reviewing these. As I say, I've reviewed Steg Soro already. Terra Howl is being shipped as we speak, which is their swoop. And as I say, this guy is now, you can pre-order him on Shozy already, but these are the first colour images we've got of him. Once again, you can connect all of the weapons to have again, just an amazing looking Dinobot. There's Steg Soro that we've reviewed. There's Terra Howl that's on the way, and there's the new one in the middle. I think that's Bronto Solids. I can't really make it out. But yes, guys, there they are in their alternate modes. It looks like they're going to be doing something very similar to what they did with Predaking. I think that's two hands there, making like a crab. That's what they did. Again, if you've not seen the video, please do check out the Predaking video. And that's him going to be an arm for their take on Volcanicus. So absolutely crazy, gonna be insane. Can't wait to review it on here as well, and it'll probably be something about that big off this side. It's ridiculous. It's bigger than Titans. So yeah, looking forward to that. This is the website which I keep referring to. Then this is their pre-order page. You've got the New Age Trailbreakers. You've got funnily enough, there's some of the Constructicons I've just mentioned. There's Fans Toys Galvatron. There's the two Cang Toys figures I was just on about there. There's the New Age Megatron. There's everything on here, guys. You'll see now. There's 3-0. There's Bingo Toys. There's YOLO Park models. There's official Takara masterpieces, MP Jinrai, etc. Missing Link figures. There's everything on here apart from mainline Studioseries and Generations figures. So check that out. Don't forget to use the code TOYSRUS. And as always, guys, I'll keep you updated with the news as it happens. Thanks for watching. Take care.